Hello, my darlings. As promised, we're here today to put the garden to bed for winter. We've got just a couple of days left until Halloween. I personally cannot wait. My candy bowl is ready. Is yours? We have a carrot that we missed the first time around. Don't know how that's still hanging in there. But I've heard that you can winter carrots over if you do it properly. And even though we turned the potatoes over with a shovel, we missed one and they're starting to come back up. Along with planting a few of our potatoes that we dug from this very garden, they're just starting to get some little shoots on them. I'm also going to take some of the fencing that we used around here and build a miniature version of our bean trellis and put plastic over it. But one thing we were amazed at was how much the beds settled. Since we originally built them, they've probably dropped at least 2.5, nearly 3 inches of soil. So we're going to get those packed up with some goodies, including some mulched leaves, and we're going to cover a lot of these beds with cardboard. Look at that.
Potato.
How many times did we turn this bed over?
A lot.
Like 4 at least. Ah! Look!
The red one.
Check it out though. There is no straw. Like, it broke completely down. Never really had to do any weeding. We did really good with that. I haven't lost my touch. I never could have finished that on my own. Thank you so much. Cool, huh? This bed just needs a layer of mulched up leaves and some topsoil. We're going to do that after we have a bite to eat. And over here, our squash patch received some peat moss. We will dress both of these beds in a similar manner and do over the corn patch as well, but those areas are still putting in a little bit of work. And all we're going to do with this one is actually cover it with really thick cardboard. It's awesome stuff. I get it from work. We'll show that here in a bit, but we're both starving, so we're going to go get a bite to eat. Hopefully the lighting will still be this beautiful when we come back out. When we come back, we should have Caroline with us. Well, I ended up with extra leaves, so they're not as broke up as I wanted, but I'm going to put a few in this bed. I wasn't going to, but since I have the cardboard to put over it, it's going to help break these down really nicely. The only thing is it's going to rain really hard tomorrow, and our ground is super dry, so I'm not actually going to cover it up. I'm going to lay it down, show you what it looks like, but I am going to keep the cardboard in the garage tonight so that this ground can get nice and wet, because that peat moss is going to absorb a lot of water. That worked out pretty well. When we pick that up in the spring, it's gonna be nice and broken down, healthy, gorgeous underneath.
What is the price of your soul?
Gingers don't have souls.
Gingers don't have souls.
I do believe that wraps up what we came to accomplish. We've got 2 beds put down for the winter, we've got 3 to go, but as we said earlier, they're still kind of putting in their work. We are going to build a miniature greenhouse, a little hoop house, using the fencing that goes around the garden and some of this nice thick plastic. We use these plastic bags. Simple as that.
I'm just here. I don't know what we're doing.
It's gonna be fun. Basically, it's a little arch with plastic over it, and it keeps everything that's planted inside from getting frosted, and it keeps the soil just a little bit warmer, and like you can kind of, if it's a tough enough crop, you can winter it over and grow it through the entire winter without it just being like, eh.
Right. Alright.
As you guys can see, we've managed to add several inches of fresh compost and soil to this bed. This will continue to pack down, but we're already at least 3 inches better off. That's what she said. We are losing the light. We'll try to work quickly, but I've been looking forward to this. It's gonna storm all day tomorrow, and then Halloween's the next day, and I think we all know that we'll be busy. So we have to get this done now. I love that it's taking shape so quickly. This is amazing. We just got to get the plastic over it, and I do have to close in these ends to keep the heat in. We're going to do that last, but again, it's going to rain all day tomorrow, so I'm going to leave this just as is. We'll show you how the plastic goes over and everything, but we're wanting all of the dirt to absorb all that glorious rainwater. We're having a burn ban right now. We can't even have a Halloween fire because it's too dry.
I've tried.
Josh built a fire. I had to shut him down. I was like, babe, sorry. This is basically just a giant trash bag. To buy a thick enough grade plastic on a roll is incredibly expensive, but these are made to be tough. They're made to stretch and take a beating. So this works out perfectly for us, but we're just going to cut along this bottom line so that it opens up twice as wide. It'll take about 4 bags to complete this process, and we should have potatoes planted by the day after Halloween. I appreciate you guys joining us. We'll see you soon.